Imagine had he at the State of the Union stood up and said, we got a real problem. Imagine if he had said something.
Protecting Americans' health also means fighting infectious diseases. We are coordinating with the Chinese government and working closely together on the coronavirus outbreak in China. My administration will take all necessary steps to safeguard our citizens from this threat.
I'm not joking. Like, guys like me, for the first in my family to go to college, I was asked if, in fact, there was a national emergency, and everyone, all the experts said, lock it down. We're not talking about locking down the whole country.
So if the scientists say shut it down,
I would shut it down.
Let me just follow up on that. You said you won't ban fracking, but that you wanted to gradually move away from it ultimately. It sounds like to some you're trying to have it both ways. That I mean, politically, it's understandable why you might say that, but if fracking contributes to climate change, and climate change is an existential threat, why should fracking continue at all?
Well, fracking has to continue because we need a transition. We're going to get to net zero emissions by 2050, and we'll get to net zero power emissions by 2035. But there's no rationale to eliminate right now fracking.
Let me just jump in though. She was asking about a Green New Deal. Do you back that, or do you think it's too much?
No, I don't think it's too much. I have my own deal. I've laid it out in great detail, which the Democratic Party's adopted as a platform. It requires for us to move in a direction to fundamentally change the way in which we deal with the environment. And so he's done every single thing, including having a postmaster general who still doesn't know who dismantled those machines, who ordered BIM to picking up those places to mail your ballots. I mean, it's it.
Do you view China as an opponent? Because the president says you've been too cozy with China, too accepting of them in the international community.
I'm not the guy. Look, China, we now have a larger trade deficit with China than we've ever had with China. And in our administration, when the World Trade Organization he keeps going on about just ruled that his trade policy violated the World Trade Organization. We sued. We went to the World Trade Organization 16 times.
Do you view China as an opponent?
I view China as a competitor, a serious competitor. That's why I think we have to strengthen our relationships and our alliances in Asia. Together, we can work toward racial justice, economic injustice, climate change. I look forward to doing that work together, doing it with you. It's part of how I was raised. I hope you join me and put the future within our reach, where states that, look, whatever state of life you're in, you can make a difference.